Interesting, this is two new players on the front row, the 22 and the 18. We haven't seen these two take the front row yet.
Actually, it will be overtime. I said that it wasn't, but it will be overtime. As they come back to the Geico restart zone, Logano on the outside, Hamlin on the inside. It's overtime, sponsored by Credit One Bank. And Hamlin with an incredible restart. He'll take the lead as they go through 1 and 2.
He got a huge push from his teammate, the 20 of Eric Jones. Can he use that push to win the race as they run down the backstretch, coming to the white flag?
Harvick running in third. Logano is second. Eric Jones fourth. Denny Hamlin won the pole. Wasn't able to win either stage 1 or stage 2. A big run off of 4 by the 22 of Logano. White flag going in the air. One more time around. Here comes Logano. Exiting turn 2. A little wiggle by the 18. Will there be contact? Down the backstretch they go. Here comes Logano. He looks to the inside. Logano slides up the racetrack. He takes the lead, but Hamlin comes back on the inside. The crossover move. And Hamlin will win at Darlington.
What an effort by Logano to try to slide drive him. Denny Hamlin wouldn't have anything to do with it.
And Hamlin does it again. After winning the pole, that is the 5th time that he has won this race. All of them have been from starting in the number 1 position.
Why would you not come watch a race at Darlington with finishes like that? Denny Hamlin knew where the 22 of Joey Logano was going. He let him go, lifted early, crossover move, textbook move by Denny Hamlin.
So what chance does Joey Logano have to win this race? The only chance is right now you're done. The best you can do is leave turn 2 close to him. A really good run right here. He's able to get right to him, a little bit of contact. But now Joey Logano has a decision to make. And the decision is, I'm going to overdrive the entry. I've overdriven it. Now I'm going to slide in front of Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin's like, hey, I know what you're doing. He checks up, turns left, clears Joey Logano. Great job by both drivers.
What a finish by 2 veteran drivers who raced clean but hard. There was contact on the backstretch. No harm, no foul. A great race. And you see here, disappointment from Joey Logano. He thought he had a chance going down the backstretch.
And the burnout begins for Denny Hamlin. Hamlin's 17th career win in the Xfinity Series. 5 wins now breaks the tie that he had with good friend Jeff Burton here and Harry Gant. The second most Darlington wins. Mark Martin still has 8 wins here in the Xfinity Series. Second winningest driver right there, Denny Hamlin. What a day it was for Hamlin as well, starting up front. After the first stage, Hamlin had fallen back, was fighting just to stay in the top 5. He hung around, stayed in contention through the second stage, and then the final stage. Put himself in a position to get the win on a great restart. Took it away from Joey Logano. Logano tried to take it back with the slide job in 3 and 4. Hamlin would have nothing to do with it as he would battle back and get the win. All smiles as he grabs the checkered flag. And he'll make his way back to the car, and when he does, Rutledge Wood is there with him.
Denny Hamlin, how did you do it on that last restart for the win? Just really good restart. Got through 1 and 2 really good. Just held it wide open through 1 and 2, and then a great run by the 22, getting back to me there on the last lap. But I think that was a throwback to Dale Earnhardt there in turns 3 and 4. It was huge. The lady in black was rearing up her head, but these fans are going crazy. What do you think about them? It's great. Thank them so much for coming out. Look forward for everyone coming out here tomorrow. And great run for this Work Clips Toyota. Hopefully get one more. Congratulations, buddy. We'll see you in Victory Lane.
Channeling Dale Earnhardt Sr. That move in turn 3 and 4. Denny Hamlin crosses back over, and he celebrates at the start-finish line, and he'll be in Victory Lane. At the top of the hour, it's Breeders' Cup Challenge Series. The Woodward Stakes from Saratoga, and Denny Hamlin still making his way to Victory Lane. He's very close as the official checks the lug nuts on the 18. And Hamlin will make his way into Victory Lane to begin his celebration with his team. And very coveted grounds when you're able to make it into Victory Lane at Darlington Raceway. Denny has done it 5 times now.
Was there a specific area you felt like you were lacking, or was it just more an overall thing?
Let's go down there today.
And Denny Hamlin getting ready to hop out in Victory Lane at Darlington, something he's done well in the past and will do it again right here. Getting the necessaries before he gets out. That's a lot in Victory Lane because there are so many people to thank. He's already thanked the fans. Now it's time to say hello to Victory Lane again. 10 tries here, my friend. 5 victories, all from the pole. Does it ever get old?
No. Yeah, I got to thank Gordon and everyone from Sport Clips really for giving me the chance to come out here and run. I can't thank them enough. High Sense for giving me a few races this year. Love running the Xfinity Series. Got to thank Interstate, Toyota, all of JGR, Coca-Cola, the Jordan brand, the NASCAR fans, Toyota. It's just been a great weekend. You know, we definitely didn't have the best handling car at the beginning of the race. We got it better there at the end. I actually was hating it that caution came out because I thought I could run down the 41. But it turns out we made it a little bit more exciting.
All right, Denny Hamlin again in Victory Lane. Starting to look familiar, Rick.
It is looking familiar. One thing that Elliott Sadler doesn't want to start looking familiar is being talked to after he comes out of the infield care center, but that's exactly what happened just moments ago with Kelly.
Elliott Sadler fighting for a top 3 spot there at the end of the race. Elliott, sounded like you took some responsibility for it. What exactly happened?
My spotter told me it was clear and to try to get up there and take it. So I thought I was a little clear, and I wasn't, obviously, and came across the 20s hood. I just hated for my guys. Armor food Chevy was good, and tore up a good car. That was my homestead car, so that's very depressing. So apologize to my guys at the shop. Should have maybe been more careful with it. So we'll rebound. We're a strong team, and we'll come back at Richmond.
Such a strong team. In fact, you had a chance to clinch regular season championship. That'll move on to Richmond.
I ain't worried about that. It's all about winning at Homestead. Nothing else really matters. And when you wreck your best car, it just puts your team in a hole. So I was just maybe too aggressive trying to win the race, and we'll try to rebound at Richmond.
Well, so much fun to watch Joey Logano and Denny Hamlin there at the end. I know it's not the result you wanted, but that had to be a fun final few laps.
It would have been more fun if the caution came out or if the caution didn't come out. That would have been more fun for me. But yes, Denny had a great restart and went through the gearbox and motored me down into turn 1 and had position on me. And once he was on his right rear quarter, I was right where he wanted me to be, and I was just trying to tag along to try to stay on his outside off of turn 2. Wasn't able to do that. Was able to get underneath him off of 2, and he knew my play, and I knew what his play was going to be. As soon as my spotter yelled clear, I thought that's way too early in the corner to be clear. He knows I'm about to slide him, and he's going to cross me over, and all I can hope is to get up to the wall and hopefully rotate when it gets there. And just got tight on the exit and couldn't maintain the speed, and he had me cleared by then anyway. So that was a fun race. I don't know what I could have done different. If I knew he was going to cross me a little earlier, maybe I could have made a different play. I don't know. Either way, I wish I could have the last restart back and maybe try something. I don't know what else we could have done with our Fitzgerald Mustang, but overall, a short run car. Just wasn't a long run car, and we had short runs at the end. I thought we were in position to win, and the pit crew did amazing. Holy crap, the pit crew is amazing today. So
A lot of positives out of it. Just second always sucks.
I understand that. Joey Logano finishes second today. Wishes he had that final restart back.
Well, it was a fun race to watch. We could hear Joey Logano second-guessing himself. What could I have done different on the restart? What could I have done different coming to the checkered flag? But, maybe he could have got a better restart, but I don't know what he could have done different. I think he did a great job of getting back to Denny Hamlin and then making a move to give himself a shot to win this race.
And let's go back to Marty, caught up with Kevin Harvick.
Well, Kevin Harvick probably had the best car today, but starting on the inside, every restart, that probably made it a little more difficult, didn't it?
It did. The 22 had that first pit stall there, and I'm glad I have that tomorrow because that's a huge advantage. I love racing here at Darlington. Just good, hard racing there at the end. It didn't work out for us, but just got to thank everybody at Stewart-Haas Racing and Hunt Brothers and Fields and Textron Off-Road, Morton Buildings, everybody who helped put this forward on the racetrack. They didn't have to, but they're racers. They want to come out here and race and compete. And for our first year, we did a great job. We led races. We ran up front, and that's really what it's all about. We had a chance to win the race today. It's just, with the restart and the way that at 22's pit stall, we didn't have control of the race and just came up short. But a lot of fun. I love it.
What was the more difficult prospect? Being on pit road where you were, there's a wall right in front of you, or the restarts that you had to do on the inside every time because Joey was always going to choose the outside?
Well, I think in the end we held our own on pit road with the pit stall compared to everybody but the 22, and he just would get, that shot out to the line right there and would get control of the restart, and then it'd take you a few laps to get by him. And I thought my car was better about lap 12 or 15, but it was still good taking off. We just didn't have control, and then I kept my foot in it off it too. I'm like, if it sticks, fine, we'll have a chance. If it doesn't, we'll lose 3 spots, and we did. We lost 3 spots, but you got to go for it at that point.
But as he mentioned, he has that pit stall for the Southern 500, and that's what he's really excited about.
That's one thing I love about Kevin Harvick. He has been hard on pit crews in the past, but he understands the whole situation. Positive about his today. Had good pit stops, just didn't have the right pit stall. Had a great race car, just didn't fall his way in the end.
Stay with us. We'll hear from more of the Xfinity regulars on the other side of the break here in Darlington.